Okay, we keep going. We keep balling then. Oh, lovely. Wow, so cool. Um, Entities known as abnormalities may be found in dungeons. A different kind of approach is needed in encounters against abnormalities. Battles that employ this different approach are called focused encounters. Let's explore its mechanics, everyone. An abnormality. All abnormalities have one or more parts. Each part has their own set of skill slots and speed values. Abnormalities often have multiple parts that can be targeted. Oh, okay, like parts of the body. Each part uses skills from its assigned skill slots, and its speed values can change from turn to turn. In a focused encounter, you can select different. So you can select the center's skill icons and chain them directly to abnormality skill slots. Okay. Remember, in focused encounters, you connect the center's skill directly to the enemy's skill slots. Press the gear. Press and turn? Okay. This is in and out. Oh, the Gregor I supported can clash regardless of the speed? Nice. Once you've connected every available skill to this... Alright. Okay. Now chain every center skill to the enemy skill slots and start the combat phase using the gear icon. Right. Okay. So I wonder... Okay, they're all the same skill. So let's just do... I'm dominating. Great. 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 Good. I guess we really hate this guy in specific. Okay, so this is like a different... This is sort of like... I get to actually choose who I fight, with who I fight. Huh. Also, why are you blinking at me? Oh, your thing. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? Horse? Umas? Not a nibble? You leave that twink alone. There's an Uma Yisan, that's awesome. It might be the best game ever made. Oh, okay, okay. Its defender moves a random buff in a turn. Oh, okay, okay. Speed determines the order of attacks. Okay, the speed assigned to each unit for this turn can be viewed here. Oh! Speed of allied units can be viewed here. As you have just seen, focus encounters are conducted by chaining your skills directly to enemy skill slots. Let's learn how to handle situations where several enemies are focusing on a single allied unit. Hover over, then select this unit's slot here. Oh, okay, so they're all... Oh, okay. Oh, no, okay. Allies with faster speeds can force enemies with slower speeds to redirect their attacks and clash with them, instead of chaining their own skills against the enemies. Select the faster center and chain their skills against the enemies. As demonstrated here, allies with faster speeds than the enemy can strategically draw attacks to targeting other allies to themselves, depending on the flow of battle. Oh! I'm learning. Okay, that's cool. If an allied unit's speed is faster than the enemy's, the allied unit can redirect. Okay. Okay. Another thing of note regarding targeting and redirecting, an allied unit targeted by an enemy's skill can still clash against the skill, regardless of their own speed. Allies targeted by enemy skills can clash against skills targeting themselves regardless of speed. If an allied's unit's speed is equal or slower than the enemy's, and they cannot redirect the enemy's skill and may instead perform an unopposed attack. Allies with lower or equal speed values cannot force enemies with faster speeds to target them. In such cases, both units will perform an unopposed attack. Instead of engaging in a clash first, faster units will attack first. There's walls of text here. I'm trying my best. While multiple skills may target a single slot, only the last skill chained to it will clash. The others will activate as unopposed attacks. Sometimes it can be an effective strategy to forego clashes and have multiple units use unopposed attacks. Okay, so is the idea that if they all want to gang up on Yisong here, I should probably use faster units, such as Ishmael, to be like, no, look at me instead. Like, okay. So, let's see. Maybe you over there. Also, it's pretty free-to-play game. Once you've completed everything, you can get 750 lunacy per week in the mirror dungeon. You will learn that function later, but well. Then there's also a pass each season where you do lots of stuff. No, from what I saw, the monetization was pretty chill, which I really appreciate. I'm used to Masume, which wants to fucking bleed your wallet dry. Mao Faust is the fastest unit. Use Mao Faust, how you're supposed to. It's just like a 10 plus on average. That's nice. That sounds great. Isn't this? I was looking up stuff about it. It says it's like an indie gacha, so it's not like it's trying to really like bleed you of money. Okay, so let's see here. So we're gonna want you on this guy. Okay. And then we're gonna want you on this guy. And then who's not being attacked? You're being attacked, I guess this guy in the corner? That feels good. I cannot undo a thing. literally just free-to-play friendly to max. That's so good, honestly. See, if the more free-to-play friendly you are, the more I want to give you money. That makes me so happy. Also, y'all should, not to, like, you know, say, like, oh, go check out my other stuff, but I will say that the VOD where I didn't know this was a gacha when I first started playing it, and the VOD where I find out, like, on stream this is a gacha was really funny, because I was like, wait a minute, what? So this guy with 1 speed's going for you with 4 speed, that makes no sense. That doesn't, you're silly. You're so silly. Okay, so we're gonna want to have this. This. Honestly. The CEO is playing the game and testing it live? Like on Twitch? Are you telling me I'm competing for viewership with the CEO of the company? That's insane. On YouTube. Oh, okay, okay. Less combative. That's still awesome, though. Well, obviously, you need to be dead. Alright, we do this. Wait, the CEO spent money on the game? That's funny. It's just a VTuber model. That was a lot for a guy with 2 health. That was a lot for a guy with 2 health. They did the most there. I've never seen those before. I don't. You don't know? What have you been doing? Wait a minute. What is this? What has he been doing the whole time that I've been working? Oh my god. I can't wait to understand what's being said in my chat. I really am excited to get to that point. What does sharding mean? What's a sharding? What's a shard? Lift the veil for me for a minute so I can look into the great beyond. Hopkins's face quickly turned into a cold frown. Oh, grinding for you. Okay, I got that. The expression on his face was such a far cry from the... I was trying to think of a Far Cry joke, but I really couldn't. From his sycophancy before Virgilius, that it sent shivers down my spine. No, that's not what I... When you get shards for a unit, that's what you're sharding. Gotcha. And shards... Oh, shards in the mirror dungeon, okay. I honestly can't wait to get to that point, because I want to just do the dungeon off stream on my phone, and then jump on stream and do the story. Don't you know why we bothered to let a fallen wing's feather into our office? To deal with the request taking place in L-Corp branches more safely. Exactly. I didn't expect much from a low-rank agent. You had 2 simple jobs. Lead the way and tell us how to deal with those abnormalities, or whatever they're called. And now, you're saying you don't know what these monsters are? What are we supposed to do that here then, huh? Gosh, Hopkins, feeling hangry? Go easy on her. It's gonna be fucked up when these get ripped to fucking shreds in front of me in like 8K. With viscera and gore. If they are in fact new to Miss Yuri, then these might be another type of entity derived from the abnormalities. Perhaps a new species. That corporation might not have had every specimen in their confines either. Miss Yuri, there is no reason to lambaste yourself for neglecting to remember what you were never taught. That's right. Every time Yisong speaks, he gets a little bit higher on my mental ranking. You look like you would be played by Jack Quaid in the movie. Thank you, sir. What's there to argue about? We only need to beat him to death, don't we? Give the word, and we'll do it. Wow, alright. Information. Sharding is when you don't have luck. Really want an ID, which is current or past unit. Which isn't of the past season. You gain shards by pulling copies from the gacha and getting them opening crates of shards, which can be random or selectable crates, which then give 1 to 3 shards. You need 400 to shard a unit. To shard a 3-star. I translated it into Uma speak in my head, and it makes sense. It passed the check. Thank you. I guess we just keep going with what we got. I'm not sure there's really a reason to change. I'm so sorry. I will. What the fuck is that thing? What the fuck is this fucking thing? What the fuck is that? What the hell is that, man? What is this thing? There's a lore? Whoa! Wait a minute. There's a lore in the enemy descriptions? You want me to talk about the pointed things, eh? Things shaped like a dried tentacle. There was some kind of red liquid in the middle. Smacked it a couple times with my bat, and the lanky thing was a bit more durable, it seemed. Wait, the bat, is this Heathcliff? Bigger problem though, that thing's got a weird way of attacking. It pours sods with its long snout and it starts shooting that red water into the body. It gives me a heartburn like I had some hard stuff on an empty stomach. It's irritating and suffocating. Anyway, it makes you feel all weird. Makes you mad mad over wee stuff. Some even blew up after getting hit by that juice. I really don't want that happening to me. Weren't you always prone to getting a little mad over the smallest things? Don't piss me off. There's lore! There's lore! That's crazy. Anyway. Okay, what's the attack order here? 4... Okay. So... You... Okay. You can go with him. I think you... Nurse father in the middle? You can go... fight... him. No one's going for you. A 3 is going for you. No one's going for you anymore. 3 and 2. Okay. So... over here. Over here. Over here. And then we ball. And I think I've created the perfect encounter. I think we're gonna do great. This feels so good. Look at him fucking party. That was bad. That was good? That was bad. It was okay? I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. My cats say thank you. Who are you going for? Okay, 5 and a 5. You're at 1 speed now. Alright. Wait a minute. Okay. Kid named Finger. The Essos faction was each are named after fingers. So there's wings and there's fingers. And there's a kid named Finger. So you. So wait. I've only issued an attack command to you. And you. Okay, so these two in the back. Gotcha. But you're in a 4, but you're staggered, so who cares? You're staggered, so who cares? Wings are places. Okay. There's a nest. And there's wings. I was trying to read the lore in the download part, but my game downloaded so fast, like, I only got through like 3 pages. They're so close to death that honestly I kind of don't care. What? Come on, guys. You all went for the one person? This is why I can't trust them to make their own decisions. Okay, wings are like zones, and then there's a corp. Is that why there's like letter corp, like the L corp, D corp? Impressive. I expected no less of the Red Gaze's underlings. Why are you acting so smug? Anyone watch The Pit? Anyone getting Ogilvy vibes from this motherfucker over here? Underlings? Oh boy, there goes Hopkins in his big mouth. Let me apologize in his stead. No, I think you should apologize, actually. I think you should be doing that. What's taking you so long, though, Hopkins? Hemorrhoids acting up again? I watched a video a few months ago of some, like, 3D animated thing showing how hemorrhoids work, and, wow. That's terrible. Well, what are you talking about? I've never had... Hopkins slowly got to his feet after fidgeting for a moment. G-Corp had a singularity which, you guessed it, transformed people into bugs. Bug people! Well, if it means we got Gregor, then I guess it's okay. I noticed that his pockets were stuffed full, but didn't bother to point it out. Maybe you should've. Take this guy down a fucking notch, man. He's pissing me off. I had a sudden sneeze, but we're back. Okay, I guess I can only go this one way, huh? And again, I get nothing from going back and doing these things. This is just an optional route through the dungeon. So I'm just gonna go to the employee lounge. And then into the info team passage. You can find checkpoints as you explore the dungeon. Your sinners will fully heal their HP and rest their SP upon reaching 1. When all of your sinners die, be brought back to your last checkpoint. Do note that progress made beyond said checkpoint will be reset as well. Makes sense to me. Well, I suppose this place is as good as any. As soon as I opened the door, Faust suddenly strode up to me and blocked my path. Dante, close your eyes and look for the star hiding in the dark. Though not radiant, it still winks to reveal itself. The star of truth. The star? This one won't hurt, right? It shouldn't cause you any pain, since you're simply locating it. Oh, and I can change up my teams, like who's my support and stuff. Something about the way Faust put that bothered me, but I decided to trust her and blocked my sight. Open your eyes. The star that seems so distant will be returning your gaze. Oh no. That's beautiful. That light. Is it only visible to me? Not quite. Through you, now all of us can see it. Oh, we're all sharing in the shooting star? Even though we're inside a dungeon, you can now reap the benefits of your ability through the star. Oh my god. Can you please hurry up with the clock then? I got dislocated my shoulder. The clock? It wasn't just for show? That's not all it does. They have a really neat power. You should come back and take a look, Yuri. Will no one recognize the pain I endure? No one understand what I'm going through as a clock person. No, actually they will not. I'm so sorry. I know all they hear is me just ticking away. I shit you not. Last stream, somebody was in here telling me to use their support. And I thought, because I'm a noob, and I don't know things, that just having them like gave me like a general support. I didn't know that I could like have them be on my team and fight. I, for some reason, thought they were like, I don't know. I guess I'm just a fucking neurotic person, but I thought they were just like a support, like they were just gonna like give me buffs and bonuses for having them borrowed. Oh, they still do provide a passive, okay, but I can use them in combat. Okay, I know now. It's fine. That's fine. That felt real good. I'm dying over here. What an amazing clock you've got. I haven't seen that kind of technology anywhere. That has to be on the level of a singularity. Which wing could be behind it? Hopkins stared at my head with palpable greed. We have to kill Hopkins. I need to grind 43 Gregor shards and 150 thread for it. Oh man. I can't wait till I have to start grinding for stuff. And grinding Gregor. I tried to ignore it by looking at his stuffed pockets again. Dante, why are you clutching your head like that? It's nothing. Dude, if you see something, say something, okay? You have to speak up. Miss Faust, is it within our manager's capacity to use the clock's power to restore the lives of the guides, should they perish? How nice of you to ask. I hope the answer is no. The clock only works for us sinners. Yes. Ah, geez, suppose that's for the better. None of Yuri dies, though. That'll be sad. Imagine you're dragged right back to life with a gaping hole in your stomach. Wouldn't that suck? Nah, you know what? Dying from getting a hole punched in your gut's a pretty lucky way to go. You'd be a goner in seconds. Huh? Wait. Oh! Boy, that was immediate, huh? This is a joke. Is this an out-of-season April Fool's Day joke? This goes along with Jacksepticeye producing the Bloodborne movie and Northern Lion making a streamer cruise on like jokes a little bit after April Fools that probably we should be like, hey, April Fools, right? Haha. A tendril erupts from the wall and penetrates Aya's abdomen in an instant. Well, as she just explained, pretty quick. Pretty good. Pretty quick, pretty good. All units prepare for battle. What'd I tell you? I've always been a lucky girl. Not that. Her life is already cut short. Come now. You've got to keep it together, especially in times like these, yeah? But, that was a rather unusual form of attack. It is likely that we're facing an abnormality. Executive Manager, orders, please. Oh my god, calm the fuck down all the time. I felt pity for Yuri. She looked at Aya's corpse and then back to us, tears welling in her eyes. Nevertheless, Yuri, Hopkins, and Aya, those three I can't revive. We have to fight now if we don't want any more casualties. A wise decision, Executive Manager. You can actually make sense of that ticking. Why does Hopkins not care? Oh, that's right, because he sucks. Otis levied a fiery glare at Hopkins, but soon remembered herself of her priorities and took a sharp breath before bellowing out, "The Executive Manager has given their command, lackeys! Surround the enemy in formation. The target is the uniform ahead." I said all of that. Okay. To be honest, I'm not sure if you can say that thing has a form. The shadowed entity, with silhouette greater than a human's, by several orders of magnitude, filled the room as its tendrils extended insidiously towards us. It was approaching, invoking in us a sense of terror unlike any foe we've faced thus far. I'm so excited. Ebony Queen's Apple. There's so many things. Oh, she actually has parts. Like, she has 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. Gotcha. You have encountered a new abnormality. Please view the Abnormality Guide. The Abnormality Guide lists information about the abnormality. The guide will gradually fill up as you battle the abnormality. Raise the observation level by repeatedly encountering and combating the abnormality. Higher observation levels significantly increase the damage you deal against the abnormality. You've encountered an abnormality with multiple parts in the dungeons you explore. So in such cases, each part may have different resistances, passives, and skills. This is a nerd version, trust me. Oh, that's great. Thank you for that. That's very kind. The abnormality's weak point is its fruit part. Because it's the queen. Oh, it's, yeah, okay, yeah. Target the fruit. Okay. Any? Let's see. We're doing it. We're making it happen. You destroyed a part of the abnormality. Let us consult the abnormality guide to see if anything has been updated. You destroyed the fruit part. Yay. Physical resistance values for destroyed parts become fatal. Please note that parts marked as severable cannot be attacked once again once destroyed until they regenerate. Progressing through the encounter will unlock the enemy's passive information. Reading the details and clues in the enemy's information is crucial to winning certain battles. When the fruit is destroyed, all parts are inflicted with 2 fragile. The fruit regenerates after 1 turn. Continue suppressing the abnormality. Gotcha. So we kind of want to, like, semi-focus our efforts a bit. They all have a speed of 2. So inevitably Gregor's gonna have a hard time. So let's just do dominating, favored, struggling. Okay, so not that. Unopposed. Feels good? Oh, Gregor ignores ID with that speed. Okay. He looks great, by the way. He looks amazing. Well, what's this? During focused encounters, you, the manager, may occasionally be tasked with making key decisions and choice events. What the fuck? The tide of battle may drastically shift depending on your choices, so choose wisely. Okay, choice events. Okay, these choice events function like skill checks. They have a required sin affinity and a threshold to pass. Each choice event presents an affinity advantage. Select a sinner with a matching skill affinity to increase your chances of success. Passing or failing will determine the outcome. Okay, a heart torn into thousands of pieces must be kept from all eyes. Thus it burrowed into the ground and entangled itself. Yet someone has to pull up these thorny roots, as there is no wound that can remain unearthed. The sinners gave each other looks. Being coiled in piercing sharp pain was something to avoid even in one's dreams. Yet someone has to pull up these thorny roots, as there is no wound that can remain unearthed. Okay, the dry earth must be upturned, which sinners up to the task. Wrath advantage. Well, I probably have to do him, right? Okay. Okay. That while the injury may heal, distrust might take deep root in their heart. Okay. The effects of entanglement have expired. Continue. I did good? I have to do that more often to see what the fuck that all means. Okay. Favored, neutral, unopposed. Great stuff. Whew. Using the support is so fun. Huh? That's it? I heard abnormalities were supposed to be so powerful that even suppressing them is a dangerous task. It's the... What the fuck is this word? The Clipthoth? The Clipthoth? Deterrence in action? What? Coffee pots. A force that weakens abnormalities. Its original purpose is to safely supervise them in containment. As we continue our assignment in collecting more Golden Boughs, the deterrence will weaken as well. The battle didn't get too complicated this time, but... So might be going up against abnormalities we can't kill no matter how many times we throw our lives against it later down the line. Is this basically saying that the deeper we go, the harder it is gonna be? That's a terrifying thought. Oh, this connects back to the Lobotomy Corp game. Ah, because we're in Lobotomy Corp. Where did its corpse go anyway? I'm pretty sure that attack did it in. It was fell without a doubt, all thanks to your exceptional command, Executive Manager. It couldn't have just shot up into the sky, could it? Brilliant insight as always, Executive Manager. Such a possibility cannot be ruled out. Why are you the one always near me? Don't you see how this thick ceiling between us and the surface is? To play Lobotomy Corp, but effectively you must have a lobotomy. Some days after work, I do think I need to have a lobotomy, so maybe it's not the worst thing in the world. Over there. Yuri gestured towards something listlessly. The shock of losing Aya must have shaken her up pretty badly, but seeing her endure and keep her chin up, I figured it was the best to just let her be, instead of trying to comfort her with a few words. Is that an egg? An angel's egg? It's the core of the abnormality. When suppressed via appropriate measures, it will be reduced to this condensed ovate form. And it'll hatch once enough time has passed there? Hatch? You gotta be joking. You mean those things can't be killed permanently? Abnormalities cannot simply die. It's one of the factors that contributed to L-Corp's massive energy production. No! No! Also, where the fuck is Don Quixote? When I used to work here, my job was to put the cores back in their containment units. Now things have changed. Is there anything we can do before this egg hatches? Limbus Company! As a department dedicated to dealing with abnormalities like this, they'll handle the retrieval of the egg. Right. The after team, was it? I remember hearing about them during orientation. What's stopping you from calling them now? The transmission device. It's on Mephistopheles. Figures. No need to worry. Once we have the Golden Bough, we'll have to return whether we like it or not. We hope we will return. Went down another floor. Never thought I'd come back here. Most of Lobotomy Corporation's facilities consist of multiple floors. Each floor should be occupied by an abnormality marking its domain. Seriously? There's more of them? So, where'd you figure all that info about what we'll face and stuff? Faust knows it all. Faust knows that when a tree falls in the woods, there could be a sound. I'm very smart. The guide said the before team does reconnaissance in advance. So you only know that because you have ties to the staff? That information does not contradict my statement. In any case, this means we should expect at least one major threat on every floor. How many floors are there? It'd be idiotic to advance into the unknown with hostiles under 6. Looks like we have no choice but to take them down as we go. Took the words right out of Faust's mouth. Is it not an ideal thing to be able to convey your intentions before they have been verbalized? Dante, it's time to see the star. Just ignore Yi-song. Shh. Shh, sweetie. I'm starting to feel like I'm being taken for granted. Yeah. Me too. Saving. Okay, we're here. Now we gotta go all the way down here. Okay, okay. The employee waiting room. Let's do it. Teams are fine. Let's just keep the teams. It's 3 a.m. Go to sleep. But I appreciate you joining us. I mean, I'm gonna wrap it up in like around 15 minutes anyway, because I can only really stream for like 2 hours. I normally stream another game on Tuesdays, but my co-host dipped on me. You know who you are. But I appreciate it. I whenever I do stream, I post the VODs on YouTube, so you can always check them out there, you know, to show my YouTube and stuff. But thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. I'm really enjoying learning Limbus Company. Actually, you know what? Let's switch that out. To battle. Oh my god. What the fuck is that thing? No offense, sorry. Another veteran appeared from the dark, his gait grim and heavy. He must have been a high-ranking soldier once. Despite its age, his badge still gleamed. Manager Gregor? I think I know your face, but from where? I was the head manager of your team. It's incredible how a deserter like you has the audacity to kill my men. They were once your own comrades, you know. Look, the war ended a decade ago. Haven't any of you learned to move on from playing soldiers? Ended? Nothing has ended. Nothing has ended, damn it. The war might have ended for you when you deserted G-Corp. But for the rest of us, we never left the battlefield, even to this day. Much I'd rather not relate to you this way. Sorry, oh my god. I was up early and I had like 4 hours of meetings. It was such a day today. I'm not really that different here. Then you ought to understand, Manager Gregor. Only one verdict awaits deserters. Seems like it means something, but it's against company policy to carry out summary execution for personal revenge, boss man. I love the Gregor lore. This is a great day. Glorious day. Uh-oh. Alright, 5, 6. Oof, there's a 6. That's unfortunate. We'll have, let's see. If Gregor negates speed, that's why he's grayed out, right? I'm guessing. Okay. So there's purple, but also light blue, but also dark blue. I'm gonna go purple. Oh wait, I can't. I'm not doing the skill thing anymore. Okay, sorry. I forgot. I wasn't doing I forgot I wasn't doing parts where I can select where they fight. I just gotta say, fuck it, we ball. The aura? The aura? Let's see here. Light blue. Perfection. Great stuff. Oh my god, I'm surprised I'm able to actually stream because I literally did spend all morning until in through the evening in meetings. It was just so. It was bananas and pajamas. Perhaps the time spent off the battlefield has rusted the old soldier's prowess. The head manager, who must have defeated countless enemies in his prime, was now facing his own end. People used to respect you, Gregor. I never asked them to. Don't proceed any further. Only hell awaits you. Sorry, but I don't think I could follow your advice. I ought to be a go-getter if I don't want to get fired. Have you abandoned your honor for some pittance? Sold it in a bundle along with my medal. The landlord was getting real impatient about my rent, you see. Dude, Aura. The head manager smiled bitterly as he expired. You're no different from us. In the end, we're nothing but disgusting pests. Yeah, look. He took a few more shallow breaths and ceased to move. Hey, mind if I borrow a cig? Just this once. Or put the borrowed cigarette next to the one he already held in his mouth, lit it, and then tossed it on the chest of the deceased commander. Sorry, didn't want to share mine with that thing. Oh my god. Gotta pour one out for the homies, you know? Roshu gave a snort. For a short while, the smoke from Gregor's cigarette lingered in the air with prevailing silence. This is fucked up. This is so giga fucked up. Okie dokie. Holy shit. Alright, we're gonna do one more encounter. Then we're gonna pop out and do polls. And then we'll end. For the. Oh, wait. Oh. Already did it! Enter. I don't see any signs of those ex-soldiers around here up ahead. The commander did warn us not to go any further. As we proceeded, we discovered bodies that seemed to have been here for quite some time. There are, L-Corp's employees. I see. Traces of blood instruments. All the bodies share them, in fact. A management report? This document contains instructions for keeping abnormalities in check. But employees tasked with managing an abnormality usually memorize the instructions perfectly, down to each minute detail. They wouldn't have needed these. So why? I dare say none of them had the necessary information when the abnormalities escaped. If the eggs weren't moved into containment yet, that could be the case. There are way too many corpses here. What kind of abnormality could have massacred all these people? Hang on, what's that smell? You see, our office purchased a rather expensive gear the other day. What's this bloke on about? Sources suggested the toxin levels will begin to rise after a certain floor. I've been bleeding from my ears for a while now. Should I be worried? Oh my god, yes. Remember Don Quixote, everyone? I can't believe you didn't talk for 2 hours and your first thing you do is die. No battle is fought without adversity. I was told that the continued exposure may cause bleeding. How come you're okay, though? It's the anti-abnormality gas grenade supplied to the employees. One must have gone off somewhere among the bodies here. Yes, it seems the toxicity level is pretty high around this area. Hopkins had put on a gas mask before we noticed. Hey now, what about us? We weren't granted any additional supplies. You slippery rot. You knew about this, bloody scum. That's what you are. Ugh. Heathcliff broke off mid-sentence and dropped to one knee. Elevated emotional states accelerate blood flow. In other words, the toxin will spread faster. Try to remain calm, minimize movement, and breathe at regular intervals. Hopkins, why? Why didn't you warn me?
Oh, I've got a question for you too, Yuri. Why would I make our office squander its precious funds on expensive gadgets for a dead weight like you to waste?
What a fucker.
Let's be real, it's a miracle you managed to join us in the first place. Aya might have taken a liking to you, enough to give you special treatment, but now that she's dead, who gives a damn?
Sneaky blighter. How do you live with yourself?
Don't be silly, everything's fair game for a fixer. Hearing that red gaze had company tickled my curiosity, but as it turns out, you were just a ragtag band of lunatics who thought it'd be a good idea to waltz right into these death traps without even a bit of research.
You're the guide. But you're the guide. You are guiding us. Can't believe we gotta let that tosser carry on. Picking up on the hostility, Hopkins backed off and made a quick dash for the exit.
Well, at least I managed to grab an armful of ink filing thanks to you. I'll write in my report that you all went missing. Cause death by asphyxiation is just too embarrassing. Ta-ta!
Yuri slumped to the floor, watching blood pour from her nose to her hands. And she wasn't the only one. Radia, Heathcliff, and the other sinners were writhing in pain as blood gushed out of them. Gregor? I took this with me so you could have something to remember her by. Gregor? More like Goatger. He was holding the same type of gas mask as the one Hopkins wore. But why? So Miss Aya, she looked after you, huh? This is as good as yours, then. As for our unprepared band of lunatics, we do have a way out. Don't worry about us. Coughing up blood, Yuri put on the mask. I know he's right. I know it's hard for someone without connections like myself to be appreciated by an office. No matter how many errands I run for them all day, all night. I hope this sounds really good.
There were only 3 minutes left until the ranch closed down. Book done.
Initiating site burial.
The doors were about to close on.
Sorry, no one's here to tell me to not do the bit, so I'm just going to do the bit and then hope that God it plays well on the VODs. Energy transfers, 85%. Yuri, don't leave me behind! Yuri!
So what was I supposed to do? Is it so wrong that I survived? Should I have been buried alive alongside my co-workers?
That's the same predicament Gordon Freeman found himself in.
The whole building was being locked down just to keep the abnormalities from getting out.
It's a sin. Down here it is. That does sting a bit, Gregor. I stood there blankly for a moment, then snapped back and looked over at the sinners. Half of them were already dead on the ground, and Ishmael's head drooped just after she said her last words.
A sin.
But, so what, buddy? You've got to live on like it's nobody's business. Laying guilt on yourself over spilled milk will wear your heart out. Once Gregor drew his last breath, Yuri and I remained the only survivors. Don't worry too much about us. I can take them back there and revive them. I knew all Yuri could hear was the mechanical ticking, but I did my best to communicate my words to her nonetheless.
I know.
And she did not speak again for a while. After a long stretch of heavy, awkward gloom, the toxin gas finally cleared.
Looks like it's okay now.
Oh yeah.
I'll give you a hand. Let's go bring your people back to life.
With that, Yuri took off her gas mask and calmly carried the sinners on her shoulders, one by one. Unsure how to respond to the look on her face, I decided to keep quiet. Not that it really would have done much anyway. Oh my god, that was crazy. Oh, and we're fighting now. And there's these things. It's a Doomsday Clay doll. It's a Doomsday Clay doll. Crazy. Alright. Let's see here. Oh, they're parts. These guys have parts. Even though it's one part, they have parts. Right, so 3 is going to Gregor. Zoom out. So, obviously we have to do... orange. How's that? Favored. Okay. Orange. Okay. Unopposed. Dominating. 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 Perfect. Do it. I hate that guy, and I hope we find him dead. Or we get to kill him ourselves. Either or. All 4 coins, huh? Jesus Christ. It's great work you did there. Keep it rolling, will ya? Amazing stuff, gang. Keep it up. Oh no? Did I lose a coin toss? Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. I cry. We've hit 2 hours. I had to get out of here. All right, so the stories are real interesting. Oh great. Okay, listen, just kill him. Kill him. I'm interested to find out more. I'm interested to get to the end of the dungeon. I'm interested to see the ramifications of that one douchebag's actions. I'm not quite centered. I can leave, right? To checkpoint, continue, forfeit, to window. Oh wait, do I have to like go? Wait, hold on. I continue. Ah, shish. I guess I should. Should I go to a checkpoint? Oh no, man. Wait, info. So if I like, is it possible to just leave? Or do I have to do the rest of the forfeit, continue to checkpoint to window? Save progress, go to the main menu. Let's see what happens here. Okay. We're so good. We're so... Okay, there was a moment of fucking panic. I was gonna panic. Okay, we're gonna extract. Now, we can't really do much. We only have a voucher. We're gonna use a voucher. I guess it's a voucher for just one. Okay, that's kind of a, well, fuck it, we'll just use all the vouchers, I guess. It'd be cool if I could use all 3 in one go, but I understand. Extract again. One more. Alright, not that great. Okay, well. Good job, us. Okay, that was our second Limbus Company stream. The 6th VOD. If you're all enjoying this, let me know. I mean, I'll obviously keep going. I want to try to find a nice day I can be like the day to stream Limbus Company. So it's more of like an event. But for now, I'm just kind of like doing it when it feels it. Do I have things to collect? Past missions? I do have things. Booyah. Pass XP. Never mind, I can't do whatever that is. I can't do whatever that is. That's fine too. But I'm really digging the game. I'm having a great time. So follow me on Twitch if you want to see me live. Follow me subscribe on YouTube to see VODs and stuff. And as per usual, have a fantastic day. And don't forget, stay awesome out there. Thank you.